What up, y'all? I'm Victor.
We're not going yet.
Oh. Wait, we're going.
Victor.
What up? I'm Victor Organista, and these are my co-hosts.
Lawrence.
Xander.
Dimitri.
And this is Not an Exit, episode 4.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about plans after high school. And today's moderator... Yeah.
That guy.
And then
Right in the corner.
Yeah.
we're just going to start off with... what do you guys plan on doing after high school?
Let's go that way.
Yeah, okay, we'll just go.
Oh, for real?
Go, Larry. My
Move another
degree.
state. Another state. Another
Dream
school.
state. Where's your
Dream state?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Sleep.
Out of the country, honestly. Rem sleep.
Rib sleep? Yeah.
Um,
Good place. Been there once.
Dream
or twice.
state. I have no idea, bro. Honestly. Damn, that's a good one. Maybe East Coast. I would say East Coast-ish.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't think East Coast, I think gray.
No, I was thinking about it. I was like, left, right? Yeah, it's still
Yo.
right.
Still got to do that. They're both left. They're both making
They
no's.
both look like hells.
I'm also dyslexic.
You have two left. Okay.
East Coast, like what desired state?
Desired state? Damn.
North Carolina.
Maybe Boston? Or somewhere
That's
along
the
Philly?
I heard Boston.
Oh,
That
Philly.
That little area where there's like 5 states in one state.
Go O Block.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out King Long. No.
Shout out.
62nd
Keep
Street
on.
or something? Whatever
Like you know him personally?
Recipe, my brother.
My brother out there. Churches.
What state I would live in after? Wish I had a mustache and a beard right now. But
Fill mine.
No,
Stroke
I was
his
about to.
beard about.
So come here. Hey. No. I thought about this already. It's in New Mexico, but then I got hated on because it's a boring state, and I was like, no, it's not. Just the way there is.
Just driving
There's a
to
lot of
it.
shootings, bro.
There's a lot of shootings everywhere.
I'll end it all. I'll shoot all of them.
You'll
Just
get your
kidding.
car stolen.
No.
You get your car stolen outside right now.
Yeah.
It's America.
As long
Don't
as
catch
it
you
says
slipping,
less
though.
crime, bro. I
It's
haven't
unlocked
seen
right
less
now. Go
crime
get it.
there.
No, I'm gonna say San
Don't start
Diego,
it.
California.
San Diego.
Yeah, bro. Go surfing every day. Yeah.
You look like a surfer.
That ain't gonna happen.
Beach guy.
But, you know,
San Diego.
weekends.
You can get
Hey.
more.
You got the weekend.
Hey, you don't know my life.
You gonna be a stay-at-home
You don't
dad?
know me. You
gonna
just
be a
know of
stay-at-home
me.
dad?
Every day you just go
Yeah, I'm gonna be a house husband.
Mm.
He's gonna live in a
Surf-
No, I'm
van,
just kidding.
actually.
No. I'm gonna do.
Live in a van on the beach.
If I get the degree I want, I might have to like some classes I would teach, and then that'd be one of the classes.
What degree?
Surfing.
I'm doing public
Surf.
administration and
Like, what classes would you be teaching?
that's a good question. Surfing classes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I think my dream state would probably be Tennessee.
Whiskey.
Yeah, but like Knoxville area.
I was gonna say like Nashville.
Nah, Knoxville. We got some beautiful scenery and stuff, and they're near like the mountains and stuff, so we go hiking and all that stuff. It's not like far away from like anything to do. They have a lot to do out there, so.
Is it still pretty racist out there?
Everywhere's racist.
Extremely racist.
Everywhere
Okay, it's
is
more
racist.
racist.
Yeah. Once again, it's America.
Yeah.
That is true.
What about you, man?
I want to go. So I want to leave my home state. I don't want to go back to Oklahoma, but Oklahoma has really cheap land, so you can build a really nice house.
Tennessee has the highest return on investment
That is
in
true.
houses.
ROI.
Roy.
Roy.
What state though?
Texas.
Mm.
I like Texas.
Texas. Big Ed.
That's like next to Oklahoma.
Yeah. I just to go down.
I feel like that's like a little worse. It's like hot.
Yeah. But at the
So
same
is
time, you
Oklahoma.
gotta be cold. Being from
Oklahoma's
South
like
Dakota, dude,
humid.
I hate being cold, man. That's probably like.
Go to San Diego, bro.
Really?
It stays like 72, 75 all year round.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
go to
right.
Hawaii.
$1,000
It's legal
for
to be
an apartment.
homeless in Hawaii.
Are you serious?
bedroom.
So I
Yeah.
can like
Live
camp
on
on
the
a beach?
Yeah, and you can't be everywhere. Where are you gonna go?
But don't you have to have like a fishing license?
Not
To fish?
necessarily.
Most places you do.
I think.
Go to the
like,
Big Island.
I don't know, Well, maybe a fishing license only needed if you're
Could
like
live on a
catching like
volcanic
15
island.
fish.
A fishing license, I think if you're making money off of it.
Yeah.
But if you're just like
Do they?
living off it for survival.
If I
You
work,
actually need to
To
do
eat
it.
it right away.
if I work at a hotel in Hawaii, do they pay for housing? Do I live in like in house? What do
That's
you guys?
something you
like a
gotta ask
resort?
them.
Yeah. Well, I would hope one of you guys went to Hawaii, but.
You
I
think
did
I'm
when I was
rich?
like 16.
Dude, I'm a res kid,
So you
bro.
know.
You think I
I
got
don't-
money?
When I was
I still
16.
get wick.
I don't even get money. I get
So
commodities.
my homie lives in Hawaii, right? So what he does is
That
he
means what we get.
works in a restaurant,
Come
but they have their own farm, so they get their own ingredients for their restaurant from the farm. So he takes care of the farm, and he's a chef, and he gets to live there as long as he's doing both,
So he just gets to raise the food that he cooks.
and then live there for
That's
free.
fire.
It's like, sorry, chicken.
I've watched you grow your whole life.
I grew you from this.
Oh,
Shit.
Mr. Patches.
No, that's tough right there. Yeah, that's tough.
So it's
Okay.
doable, yes.
You can't do
What job do you want after high school?
What job?
Yeah.
OnlyFans, bro.
I was gonna sell feet pics, bro.
Dude, $80 for a feet pic. My homegirl.
it. Who's paying for that?
Your homegirl,
Who's
what are
paying
you talking
$80 for
about?
This
that?
guy hit her up.
You're gonna sell
Okay.
your
for a
homegirls?
fee. No. Well, I'm just saying.
He's gonna be like basically a pimp on OnlyFans.
Pimp and feet.
He's just a photographer. Just
Alright, let's
You get
stop talking
10%.
about this, but let's go.
You
No,
asked.
but like for real though, but for real.
You brought it up. You brought it
You
up.
brought up OnlyFans, bro.
He brought up the
That's a
job. That's
good
his dream
job.
job.
That's a dream
That
job.
one chick that makes like what? How many millions of dollars?
Just say
But
that
you ain't
you're-
a chick.
You're a money manager, bro.
It's that's the whole
Just-
point. It's like you can do up advertising. You can do whatever you want.
I didn't know that. I don't use it.
He's selling like OnlyFans. Just like ceiling fans.
I'm selling
Box
fans,
fans.
bro. What are you talking about?
AC units, they got
Hand
all
fans.
Ceiling fans.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but ideally though.
Oh, I do.
Like literally.
Like,
That's a
what's
dream.
your degree for?
That is a dream. That is a dream. He said.
Dream job? I don't know. Anything to help the community, honestly. As long as I'm
OnlyFans.
helping people.
Bro, it's for the people.
It's for the people, man.
OnlyFans is helping some people.
The community.
Hoping they're perversions, but yeah.
Hey man,
What
they
about
can
you?
use it for anything.
I would say
Netflix.
I'd want to own like a non-profit organization that
How you gonna
supports
make money?
social. Huh?
Non-profit.
You get sponsors?
Non-profit.
I don't know what the term is, but they like it's like some investors that just invest because they believe that's like the right thing to do, and they could be known as like a write-off.
So they just have money to throw around, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at me, and then I would use it towards like
At me.
benefiting the community.
Me.
At my organization, yeah, and then I would
Non-profit organization.
I would like I don't know, like open up
I am the
opportunities for the youth to like be put in places where they're not usually, like, you know, like going like working at NASA, try to get internship there for them, get something worked out for that, or maybe like maybe just like leadership roles and all that, you know, because like it'd be like more towards like not just like native kids, but like kids that come from like a rough life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like. And I can only imagine what it's like, how bad it is for the people that didn't grow up with like a loving mother. So, yeah.
It's valid. I think after this, I'm gonna go into real estate, and I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna get an LLC, and everything's gonna be based under one name. And I think I'm just gonna open up properties and go to like every res around the country and like open up like YMCA's for all the kids and stuff like that. Just give, because like growing up where I did, we didn't have none of that stuff. Like even to get into the fitness center, you had to be like 15, 16 years old. So I want to be able to open a place that just has like anything and everything in it. Even if you don't want to do like physical activity, you got like video game center and then like you know what I mean, like stuff like that, just to give kids a chance to get out of the house.
Like a whole rec center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a boys and girls.
Yeah, like a rec center. Like they have a kitchen.
I wanna do that.
Yeah, like a rec
It's like
center.
a rec center.
Yeah, like a rec center.
This sounds to me like a rec center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Describes it. Yeah.
Boys and girls club, perfectly fits. Yeah.
No, rec center.
Rec center.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man.
Yeah, I want to do that.
And like real estate like license, like to take the test and get like an actual license takes like it's like 500 for the
Yeah.
whole courses and all that. So yeah, it's doable, bro. I can see you doing that.
My boy does it back home, so you can make good money.
Yeah.
You can flip
I want to do
houses,
that
bro.
and like start like Airbnbs and stuff like that. I'm like not on reservations because imagine them just getting they'll just get
You'll go
flipped upside down.
crazy.
But, like,
Stressed out.
yeah, it's just
Res
like
It's fine.
I think just having like ways to just take care of yourself and your family that you don't have to like necessarily pay attention to. It's about like who stays there. You just gotta hire people to go clean.
So
it.
I start businesses.
So I want to own multiple businesses.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So what is it gonna be? Where's it gonna be based out of though? Because you said you want to open up an LLC, but it's gonna have to have like a main.
It's gonna be in Tennessee, like I said. The return on investment is the highest there. So like I feel like if I just start out there and just like start by buying a duplex and just go off of that, just own duplexes. And just
Buy a duplex, live in one side, rent out
rent
the
out
other
the
side.
other, pays for itself.
Yeah.
My guy knows.
No, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Look it
Giving
up.
out the tactics.
Look it up. We could do a whole segment on how to build credit, man.
I do need to know that.
Okay, so
For
back
real?
in the day.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Start
'cause-
by getting a secure credit card.
Nah, my mom's like,
Man.
my mom said that
It
credit
helps
cards
your
are
credit,
evil.
but Ish, if you want credit, though.
Back in the
But you
day,
need
used to be
credit
able
though.
to
You
cheat
need
it.
credit for a
Yeah.
house, a car.
Just
Yeah,
pay your
just
bills,
that.
bro. That's all you got.
Yeah. I
Pay
mean,
your
like,
bills on time.
the only
Pay
reason why I
cash.
say that is because starting out from zero and then trying to build it by just applying for a credit card is a lot harder to build your credit. Like the highest you can like just off rip is you're gonna be in the 500s. But like let's say you get a secure credit card to take care of it. Like I just put a Netflix on mine and I just paid for 6 months. On that 7th month, they gave me back the money that I initially invested and then gave me a platinum credit card.
What's a secure?
That means I throw $200 on a credit card and it's my money. They want to see how I manage money. So I'm going to use it for 6 months and then after that they're going to give me back the money. And then they're going to give me a different credit card with a higher limit. And then they're going to raise my credit score. I did that and I got a 740, 750.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You gotta. We'll be talking after this.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Alright, so back in the day, you could use a credit card to pay off another credit.
My
God, I'm doing
that right now.
No, don't do that. That's like.
I mean,
That's like
yeah,
a
yeah,
debt,
don't do
bro.
that. Don't do- No, it used to work back in the day.
No, but if you know how to use it
Yeah.
and
You
utilize it.
manage money great.
If
I
you know
was
how to
told.
do it.
I was told to like get a credit card and only pay for gas, and then get the credit card that one where
You'd
you
be
can
thinking
pay it
that
off
when
on
you
your
got
phone
bills.
right away.
You can be thinking
Yeah,
that.
you can.
You'd be
I
thinking.
just
that.
don't. I just don't recommend paying it off right away because it's like you gotta like let
You
it
have to
sit there and like
accumulate
let
your
it
payments.
accumulate.
So, yeah, you have to pay it on time to build credit.
The only thing I recommend.
So I can't pay
is,
before time, and it won't build.
Well,
any
like
credit.
nah. So if you move your statement day usually comes a couple days before or after you have to pay your bill
Mhm.
because they send you a statement on what you just paid. If you move your statement day before your payment day and then pay it on that, the credit companies see that and they're like, oh well, he actually cares about his credit. We're gonna help him build it.
You said move the statement day
3
before.
days before your payment day,
Mhm.
and then pay it on your statement day.
But that's smarter what he did with his secured credit card because you like say you have 500, just put it all on your credit card and they'll pay it off for you. You don't have to worry about that. Like
So they give you back the 500 that you initially, if you use it right. If you're just sitting there and like you just blow the 500 and then it's just, and then you don't ever pay it back, they're not gonna give it back to you. So you have to have like good credit utilization, like actually pay.
You'd
your
be
bills.
smart with money.
Yeah.
That's all.
and if you buy a car, have a phone bill, your credit goes.
So the old heads talking to the youngin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I need to know this because I've been
skills.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this since summer, but I
Get
just
out.
haven't really.
No, dude, I did it in 6 months. I went from 0 to 750 in 6 months.
I need to do that so I can. Yeah.
Credit
But-
karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Credit Karma, Experian. It's a good one too.
Let's kind of just roll it back to the job.
Yeah.
We're just teaching him
Let's
Curtis.
roll back to Dimitri. What's your dream?
That was the end of our learning segment for today.
Oh yeah, so I'm a business administration major, so it's either I want to go back and do like accounting for my tribe, which I can make lots of money. I could do that, or become a coach on the side too. So I'm taking coaching volleyball at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's actually what I was working on when I was just sitting over there.
You're coaching volleyball?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy accounting though?
It's easy, and
But do you enjoy it?
I feel like I would have more fun coaching.
Nobody enjoys it.
No one enjoys counting,
Well, I'm
but the
just saying,
money.
like, you wanna pursue a job
to say-
that like you like. It's like just like a. It doesn't feel like a job. You just do it and like, oh, I do this because I want to, and I just get
Yeah.
paid for it, and that's amazing. Like,
It's
that's
not a job, it's my life. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah.
I live this. And I was like, I live accounting. Yeah. No, but
I mean, being an accountant is smart because it's good money, but at the same time, it's like, you know, how many coaches do you know that are living comfortably off a coaching salary?
not a lot.
No,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, what's it called? It's like accounting's really easy because during COVID, I was at my cousin, so he's an accountant for my tribe, and he was showing me what he was doing. I was like, I was doing this in high school, and like no one else in like his,
Spreadsheets.
yeah,
all that stuff,
no one
yeah.
else could do it. I was like, I was doing this in high school.
Quick
He's like,
looks.
yeah. I was like, what the heck? He's like, it's not hard. If you have like all the macros and everything, you just do it like that, simple, quick, done.
Yeah, it's really easy, man.
So I was like, it's easy. So easy money, but it gets boring.
Yeah.
But coaching, I feel like I'd have more fun.
Bro's thinking about the credit still.
I was like, I don't know if like God's speaking to me right now through like
Credit card.
how to take care of my budgeting and like
yourself.
financial wise, but he's speaking right now to you guys for sure.
Yeah, man. I believe that.
Learn.
Yeah, it's not hard. They definitely have like a lot of good videos and stuff like that on YouTube that I like podcasts that they just sit there and talk about like I guess like their hacks and stuff like that on like how they build their credit utilization and stuff.
And your mom could have built your
I
credit.
need
if
more of
she
a
had credit
visual,
card.
like a visual
Sign it in his
explanation
name,
rather than
pay
like
the payments.
Just talking.
because
You want
like
some
I'm still
credit
trying to
card?
like wrap my hand around like what you just said, how like you put
Yeah.
the statement date before the actual statement.
And it's all in an app. Like you can go in and it'd be like your statement day is this, and then your payment day is this, and you can just like call them up and just be like, hey, can you move my statement day 3 days before my payment day? And just naturally pay your credit card on your statement day. That way, when payment day rolls around and credit unions come and gather up who's paying what, they're like.
It's still like I need to read this
There's
right.
We'll talk to you
Whiteboard
after.
right
So
there.
like let's say
Draw
you
a
come to
diagram.
my food stamp.
Okay, so
every week,
here's the.
and I don't
I come
charge
with
you.
the laptop.
I always just write down what you owe me.
Mhm.
If you come to me and you're like, hey, I get paid Friday, and then Wednesday you come and give me money, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep giving him food and letting him charge up because I know that he's gonna pay it before he even says that he gets paid. So we're gonna continue to take care of him.
All right, guys, we're gonna take it over here.
I can see the gears turning.
Yeah,
Like I can kind of get an idea of it, but
You know what I mean? If you were gonna borrow from me, would I ever give you anything if you just came to me and I gave you something and then you said you were gonna pay me on that day and then never paid? No, I ain't gonna give you nothing. But if you borrow something from me and then you give me back tenfold, I'm gonna keep giving it to you.
Yeah, but look at your interest rate and APRs.
I know the lower the interest rate, the better. That's all I know.
It can kind of differ. To be honest, the only ones that I really ever trust are Discover and Capital One.
Why is that?
Because like with Capital One, you can do like travel points and stuff like that. Hello. Yeah. Let me pull out my platinum card real quick. But nah, for real, like let's say I take my Capital One credit card, right, and I go online and I buy a plane ticket with it. I'm gonna rack up traveling points because I'm using the credit card to travel. So then, like once you get so many points and stuff like that, you can get free flights.
Depends what type of credit card you
Yeah.
have to.
Who you're going through.
Okay. Yeah. This reminds me of a meme I seen the other day, where it was like the dude's like, "Can I use my Discover card?" He was like, "Get your airplane like card out of here."
Yeah.
You don't accept that? It's like from Family Guy or something.
Credit card, babe.
Yeah, no, it's not hard to learn. Honestly, it's kind
Explain
of
it.
like, huh? What do you even want me to write down?
I don't understand the statement thing.
Statement thing. What do you mean?
How
Like
do you-
I put it into 4 different perspectives for you.
I need a fifth.
So like I said, if you come to my food stand
Okay.
and I don't charge you money for what you're buying,
Okay. Food
Yeah.
stand.
and you come there every week,
Yeah.
and like after
This one
3
this one
weeks,
gets
you say,
bored.
I'm getting paid Friday. I'm gonna pay you on Friday, but nah, you actually come and pay me Wednesday. I'm like, okay, I can keep letting this guy charge from me because I know that he's gonna pay me on this day, even though he said he gets paid here. So I'm gonna continue to take care of him. Actually, I'm gonna throw him some extra too.
Like Victor said too many times. And he still doesn't
That's
understand.
terrible. Like,
Okay. You give me food with no money. I'm like, okay. Tab.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Right.
wicked.
Okay. And then I said Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you come Wednesday and give me the money. I had some spare money left. I can pay you on Wednesday because I get paid Friday. So I'll be fine until Friday.
Money.
Good lord. He's trying to play by play.
Wednesday. I have to, bro, because this is like a thing I haven't really fully understand, bro. Like, I'm like, thanks. Here's more food. Right?
That shows the bank that
You're
you're able to
responsible.
pay.
Yeah, basically it
beforehand
shows your
in time.
responsibility. That's all
Yeah.
it does.
You're able to pay on time and even
Trust,
before.
love. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You're building a relationship with the credit companies.
You love relationships.
So you ask him for another
talked like 15
taco
minutes about
or
it.
Indian taco, he's gonna give you another one.
He's gonna give me like a little.
He's
pickle
gonna
on
give
the
you
side.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, you want to deal with that? Like.
And if you keep doing the same thing,
I don't know who eats pickles and fucking.
I've not heard.
Well, then why do they sell them at the same place, bro?
It's too far.
Pickles and fry bread.
Some of us Piccadilly's, but
Kool-Aid pickles?
yeah.
Okay, so it's more of like the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk more after. Okay.
We've been trying to move on.
But he's sitting there still. We'll talk more after. Hold on. Let me
He's
think
over
about
there
it for
just-
another fucking 20
Well, I was
minutes.
also thinking about what you guys were saying, especially the counter. I was like, personally, I'm like, that sounds like to me.
A lot of work.
Are we all business?
Sounds like you're just sitting
You're
there.
in business? I'm in business.
You're just like sitting there.
Okay, so this makes sense. We're all business majors. He's not.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah. I'm just a public admin. Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
who's gonna
You're a
run your
consumer.
stuff?
Huh?
Us.
An accountant.
But you see how much like
What we-
see how much money you save by just doing stuff yourself if you teach
Yeah.
yourself how to do it.
Yeah.
'Cause why
YouTube,
would
bro.
I? You know what I mean? Why would I teach
Chris Fix-
myself? I mean, QuickBooks, they got like stuff that does stuff for you now. So it's like,
Oh,
if I
for
was
like
to-
taxes and all that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Bro's overwhelmed.
You have us, bro. You
I
have
gotta go.
us.
I gotta go pray about this.
I gotta go to church.
You have not an exit podcast to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a
This
perfectly
podcast
good diagram
is,
right
yeah, you're lucky you're surrounded with business majors.
amazing diagram.
Well,
Still gonna be good.
yeah.
What else we talking about?
Well, I like to thank you guys for telling me what you guys' dreams are, state and job, and how you're gonna accomplish it. But gonna have to wrap this up, and just like to thank you guys for joining us in today's segment and a little
I hope
information.
y'all learned about credit.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm still learning, but yeah.
Manage money.
be responsible.
Yeah. Anything else you guys would like to say before we finally end?
He's learning.
Us three, we're gonna drop a business podcast, so just look
Victor's
out
gonna.
for it.
I'm gonna be the guest on
Victor's
that.
gonna be there when he-
asking questions. Yeah.
He's gonna just chime in, just poke his head in.
Yeah.
So how do you do this? Oh yeah, we
How
got
you do? What, explain the game.
We'll all bring our credit scores. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like to invite you guys to join us back on next Tuesday around 1 o'clock.
Thursday.
Actually, Thursday.
Next Thursday or this
This
Thursday
This Thursday.
around
Coming
1
up.
o'clock for our next segment. But thank you guys for joining us, and this is not an exit.